Hello guys, this is Tuesday morning and today I'm going to teach you how to make brushes for Photoshop or GIMP using Blender. So let's get started. First of all, open Blender and make sure you are in Blender render, which is internal, and delete this default lamp, we don't need it, and delete this cube too. Go into ortho mode by pressing 5 and press 7 for the top view. Now press Shift A to add object and add plane. Press Alt G and Alt R to make it snap to the center of the grid. Select the camera and do that same to camera also. Alt R and Alt G. Grab the camera along the Z axis and drag it up above the plane. Now select the plane and go into modifier. Click array modifier, X offset to 2 and count to be around 20, which is not actually quite important. Make the Y offset to 2 and scale the plane along the x-axis to make lines pretty big. Press 7, go into top view and scroll that about here. Select the camera, press 0 for the camera view. Press Shift F to zoom out and scroll the wheel to zoom out. Oops. Just go to camera setting and the end clipping spin to 1000 or maybe 10,000. Now we can see this is important step. Now select the planes and give it a pure black material by clicking the shade lash and bringing the color of the material to pure black. Go to world setting and the color of the horizon set it to pure white, and now if you render it you will have this black and white sort of image which you can import in Photoshop or GIMP and define it as a brush. Here we have few tricks. Select the camera, Shift App and scroll to get closer to the line. Press R and Z along the Z axis, rotate at about 45 degrees. And if you render it now, you will have this kind of inclined lines. Now we will create another kind of brush which is more like a sunshine rays, and for that go to modifier tag and make this count to 1 for now. Bring it to scale it down. Now add curve deform, which is here, and Shift A and add circle. Now select line again, select that curve, you will have this kind of result. just zoom it. Now select the curve and scale it. So you will have this. G to grab, Y direction, X direction. Select the plane. Right now it's moving along the y-axis, so scale it in y-axis and you will have this kind of shape. Scale the curve even more and scale the plane along the y-axis. Scale it more. Now go to array modifier and change the x offset to 2 and increase the amount of count. If you are having this kind of overlapped faces, then adjust the scale by pressing shift to do minor adjustment right about that. Now go to camera and if you hit render, you will have this kind of image, and we will just move to another layer. Shift A, add and circle. Press T to and go on. Okay, it's there. Now go to modifier and array modifier, x offset to 2 or maybe 1.5 according to you. Increase the count about 10 and copy that and x offset to 0 and y offset to 1.5, and you will have this kind of setup. Now just go to camera view and align the camera. If you want more dots, you can increase the count. Select the camera, press Shift S and scroll. Go to the material setup for dots, color to black and click on shadeless. And now if you render, you'll have this polka dots kind of brush. You can zoom it or zoom out to get, you can have big dots or small, so the capabilities are endless. It's basically depends on your creativity. So we are done here, and goodbye.